Are you sabotaging your posture without even knowing it? Most people make these 5 simple mistakes. Changing them can make all the difference to you. In this video, I'm going to show you those 5 mistakes and how to fix them. Let's jump in. We all know that good posture makes a difference to how you look and how you feel. But sometimes we can't see the wood for the trees because we're in our own bodies. We can't see what other people are seeing, and it can be difficult to make those changes. So let's fix those simple mistakes and give you the chance for better posture without having to sweat away for hours in the gym or do painful contortions. These are really quick, easy, simple tricks. Slouching is one of the most common problems I see. Really easy to fix. Sit to the back of your chair if you've got back support and send yourself all the way up into the back of the chair. Then bring it back into wherever you're working or wherever you're sitting. It's an easy one, isn't it? And if your chair hasn't got back support, maybe it's a kitchen chair or something, use a cushion or a pillow like this nice one here behind you to provide some lumbar support. And particularly if you're sitting on a sofa, a settee, a chaise longue, whatever you call it, in whatever country you're from, most of them have got a really long base, which means that when you're sat on them, there isn't that support behind you, and the tendency is to sit like this. Well, this is going to impact your posture over time. And the old checkered cushion can fix it really easily. Slap one of them behind your back, problem solved. Second problem, hunching over your screens. So a lot of people use a mobile phone like this. How heavy is your mobile phone? Is it too heavy to bring up to here? Or maybe you've got something you don't want other people to see on the screen. Well, that's your problem. But at the end of the day, the mobile phone, the cell phone, is not too heavy that you have to drag yourself down to it. Just bring it up to you. And if you're sitting at a desk, make sure that your screens are at a good height. You can use tablet stands for your tablet. You can use phone stands for your phone. All of these things will bring your screens up to a better height so that you're not slumping down into them. Oh, easy. Thirdly, standing with poor alignment. Doesn't make you look good, doesn't make you feel good, contributes to that hunched over back, pain in the lower back, makes your pot belly stick out, particularly if yours is full of eggs on toast like mine is today. The simple trick to fix that is just to take your hands here, loop them together, put them where your pockets maybe, if you've got pockets on your trousers, and then just push your hips back slightly, and you'll see that from bringing your hips back slightly, the angle of the legs is much better and it gives that support to help you stand more upright. So here what we're doing is we're standing from the hips here, we're releasing down into the floor so that the feet are grounding nicely, and from the hips here as well, we're releasing upwards all the way up to the crown of the head so that you're standing in a much better position. The amount of times people will come to see me in the clinic and say, you know, I want you to help with my standing, and they'll be standing like this. It's just such a common problem. So bring those hips back. You'll see immediately it's a really nice, easy fix. Again, easy. Back to the chair again. Even if you're sitting really well, sitting for long periods of time, can be really bad for your posture. Our bodies hate sitting in static positions for long periods of time, and particularly if it's a poor static position, that's really bad for us. So make sure you get out of your chair as regularly as possible if you can, ideally every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes or so. And if you're really busy and you haven't got time to get away from the desk, the simple act of standing up, pretending you're thinking about something really important, staring out the window for a bit, see what the neighbours' cats are up to, see what's going out in the office car park, and then sitting down again, that's giving you 5 or 10 seconds movement, which is going to make all the difference to your posture. Easy. And finally, for those of you who work at a desk, whether it's in the office or whether it's at home, ignoring your desk ergonomics is one of the biggest contributors to your poor posture. Get your chair set up right, make sure your screens are at the right height, keyboard and mouse in the right position, adjust your desk if you can, or adjust your chair well to sit your desk in your sitting position. All of this will make a massive difference to you, and it only takes 5 minutes. Really, really easy. If you have a look at the video at the end of this, I'll show you more about how to get your desk ergonomics set up just right. So what are the benefits of those little changes? Well, it improves your posture long term, undoes all the things that are causing that bad posture for you. It means you're in less pain, means that you're going to look better, you're going to feel more confident, you're going to feel better at the end of the day, have more energy. The list goes on. You know, there's so many reasons to look after your posture. I've yet to meet someone in their 80s who stood and looked me in the eye and said, oh, I'm really glad that I didn't look after my posture for my whole life. Because guess what? As you age, it's going to make a really big difference to how you feel and how much you can do as you get older. And if you're young, you'll notice that so many people now are going around spending their time with really bad posture, and it just, as well as not looking good, it's going to mean that as you age, as you get older, you're just heading for trouble. So make the changes today. Some simple little changes like that are going to make all the difference to how you feel. So now you know those 5 easy tips. There's a couple of things you can do. Well, firstly, make the changes that I've shown you. Those are no-brainers. Secondly, you can pop over to posturestars.com. I've got a course there, Desk Posture Made Easy. I've got all sorts of things about how to sit comfortably, and they're all free at posturestars.com. And if you want to find out even more, just watch the next video.